you remember from my little job lot at the back end of last year, the Hoover Aquamaster? Well, it is here. It is a heck of a lot better than it was. Its looks were very, very deceiving, but it is here, ready, once I've shown you what it's like now, to do some vacuuming, because my house is a state. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve and I quite like to clean up. So, let's have a look. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums, how are you today? Yes, this along with the Electrolux Automatic 345 was the main reason that I went for that little job lot the other year, and obviously after getting my money back on just the modern machines that were there, a bit more freedom with things like this. The lovely Hoover Aquamaster, a very common machine still, but you know what, really, really good. Let's start with the tools. And the floor head is very, very good. I would put this as incredibly good, even despite its marks on the bottom. It's seen a bit of use, yes, but not a huge amount. Wands, they are the wands, nice aluminium, not too bad there. All of this has been taken apart and cleaned and made to look much better. Hose now rotates. I've had all of this solution tube out to clean it and make sure it's watertight. Whew, not too bad at all. On to our 1991 main body, and yeah, this machine has seen a lot of wet use. Inside was utterly filthy, and it's not 100% now. It is certainly much better, but yes, has been used somewhat. This is the filter. It's okay, it's been washed, and as much as it's still a bit dirty, I don't know if washing it again will make it better or worse. I might have a go. In fact, I've got some washing in the machine now, which hopefully won't ruin this video too much, so maybe afterwards I shall chuck it in. And inside we can see that actually the bag holder for the H5 paper bags is not there. I think they're H5, H something. Anyway, either way, they are incredibly difficult to get hold of Hoover Aquamaster bags. You mainly get the cheap, crappy, single-walled paper bags, the pattern ones, or the genuine, crappy, single-walled paper bags. What I have done, and seems to work, is this is a Nilfisk bag. Don't want to take it off because it clipped on there quite nicely on its own, and it's going to be interesting to see if it stays on, because if it does, whoo, that is the bag that you want to use for these. Because as I say, if you look on eBay, you might find a nice genuine package of paper bags which are absolutely flipping awful, or you will find modern single-walled paper bags. It's the bag situation that made me get rid of my I had a Mark 1 Aquamaster that I used to use as a bit of a rubbish bag. You may remember way back on my channel. I got rid of that in the end because it was a complete pain to find bags for it that were any good at all. And as for the last of the dry tools, again, I would class that as, speaking this way, I would class that as very good, especially for a crevice tool. Upholstery tool, couldn't quite do anything about that, but again, it's not trash. This is, in fact, this is New Year's Eve 2020, and this was made in January 1991, so in literally 8 hours 55 minutes this thing will be 30 years old. And for 30-year-old tools, I have zero qualms at all that these are not the tools that came out of the box. They are 30 years old as of 6 hours time. Not too bad. We have the solution tube thing, only the main floor washing brush on the S4470. The small one was an optional extra, and I haven't got the water tank with me here because you don't need to care about that. You know what that looks like. We're going to keep this dry today. We did wet in the before. We are going to do dry today. And we can do another dry. Because these things have some phenomenal airflow. They were really well designed. And yeah, if you can pick one up cheap. They don't make good shampooers because they are gravity fed. You want a Hoover Aquajet for that. But for, you know, vacuuming or sucking up water, you just can't beat it. And vacuuming is what we're going to do right now. Oh. The floor tool glides pretty well across this one. Oh. Oh. I did the latch up too tight. What I did notice that. Oh, yeah. I could spend all day doing this and probably might after filming this video because I could do with a good vacuum. There we go, there's another big bit. Fantastic. Again, a very boring machine, certainly in my eyes, just because it's so flipping competent. It's really quite good. Let's get it all together and show you, well, you've seen it before, but show you what the whole ensemble looks like now. We had the machine itself and its box, which we'll put behind it because it's massive and I need this space to put the tools. Dry, well I suppose both ways. We have the hose, the wands, then we have our dry suction tools, our wet tooler and the wash kit with the little flying tube that goes from the hose down to the floor tool. Ow. Oh. Get there. Warranty envelope. But that's the Aquamaster that I had. You'll remember it if you follow my channel. But I had one of the Mark 1s. In fact, that looks like a very early Mark 1 because the shampoo tub. Oh, that's what I forgot. The flipping solution tank that I went upstairs to get in the only place actually, and then found that. And instruction manual with a little paper bag that held stuff in it. Whew. Wow. Nice to have a fully complete Aquamaster. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, admittedly, but you know, it's here, it works, it is as good as new, and yeah, I'm going to do some cleaning with it for the rest of the day. So this is the end of the job lot videos, and I cannot actually tell you how much I made because I've still got this. I've still got the 345 because I haven't found a box big enough to post it in yet because they are notoriously difficult to post. So that's going to be a job for next year to work out how to get rid of these. But quite honestly, they owe me not a lot. So in theory, some collectors should get a bargain when I'm done with them and they go away. But for now, I can go away because I have finished showing you the after effects of this. If you have an Aquamaster, this comes up very well with Sif. That's just a different colour. Anyway, that matches the top. The bottom comes up very well with Sif. Look, we'll make it into a Dalek. and oh, it changed colour, it did. It was amazing. So yeah, definitely, if you have an Aquamaster in your collection, use Sif. And on that note, it is time for me to end. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.